Hi everyone, Vince here, and so in this segment, I'm going to talk about a question that's commonly asked to me, which is like, when should you fundraise, right? It can be a very simple answer, or it can be a very, very difficult answer, right? But to kind of keep it in a very simple perspective, I always ask if with the money, are you able to execute faster than you can right now? Because those people that usually ask this question, they tend to have the thought that they are probably a hustler and they could get things done in a very economical way, or they got a lot of other ways of using different resources very creatively so that they can still execute what they want to execute. While there's nothing wrong with that, to think like that and to try to maybe save some equity as well. But if using the money can increase the speed of execution significantly, most of the time, I say most of the time, I would rather raise the money as soon as possible, use that money to grow fast, than I would if I were to do it by myself organically, right? The reason is because time is a constant. That means time continues to move regardless which method I use, and if I don't execute fast enough and time catch up with me and make my business irrelevant or make my business obsolete, makes my idea obsolete, or somebody else overtake me, then even that saving of equity that you could have gotten by not raising fast enough would have been meaningless, or the value wouldn't have justified you not to raise faster. You get what I'm trying to say? So that is something that you should think from that perspective. And if you think with money you can grow 10 times faster, and with growing 10 times faster in that 1 year versus growing 10 times slower in that 1 year would mean that maybe you have sacrificed extra 10% of equity, but that 10% of equity would have worth 10 times more. Then you come out ultimately still a winner at the end of the day, right? So therefore, I would say look at it from the perspective of time, and look at it if you can execute way much faster with money versus no money. Then most of the time, in most circumstances, I would say raise money as soon as possible. Because if not, you let time wipe you out and make you irrelevant. It's just as good as worth nothing at the end of the day. Alright? So think about it. Thank you.